This is the Sunshine Cathedral perspective. Pets blessed outside the National Cathedral. A variety of four-legged furry guests came by the National Cathedral in D.C. for the annual blessing of the animals. Both pets and their owners were blessed with holy water during the event. The blessing is in honor of Saint Francis of Assisi, who's the patron saint of animals and the environment. A blessing of the animals is not only an opportunity to celebrate all the pets whose caretakers are a part of the congregation, but also a wonderful opportunity to reach out to those in the community. Part of the reason for the event is to give God thanks for the special animals in our lives, the pets. The event organizers believe that the reason why we have a pet is because they bring us joy, they bring us comfort, and they bring us a happy wagging tail when we walk in through the door. And part of that is a reflection of the joy that we can find in God, but also a joy that we can find in all manner of creation. Bring it on.
Yay.
Bring it on. Well done. And all the churches who celebrate the pets and the blessings of the pets, bless them for doing that, and all the creatures. But, my hard and fast rule, I don't do snakes.
I have done.
Ain't happening. I know you have done, but I don't do snakes.
It took a lot.
I'll throw the blessing at it, but that's as good as it's going to get for me. So, but well done to Cathedral.
Yes, and now I don't know about. I'm not a veterinarian. I'm not an expert on snakes and hamsters, whatever. But I know dogs and cats. Those are angels on earth. Those are they show love in a way that people should take a lesson. But what I also love about this tradition of blessing animals on the feast day of Saint Francis is that Saint Francis is a queer symbol for me. Saint Francis is a queer saint for me. Not because he talked a lot about it, not in the 1100s or 1200s, whenever he was, that would have been rare, but he did live it. He lived a very positive queer message. He talked about a vision that he had of the Trinity, and each part of the Trinity was feminine, was a woman. So it was the mother, the daughter, and the feminine spirit. He accepted a woman into his community, and he called her Brother Jacoba. So she got to be like one of his monks, even though she was a woman. So Brother Jacoba. Of course, he had a partner in ministry, Clare. The Franciscans, St. Francis and St. Clare, they are. He had the monks, she had the nuns. So his partner in ministry was a woman. And then a lot of his monks called him Mother. Apparently, he was so nurturing with the environment, with the animals, even with people, especially the poor, the lepers. He showed a maternal kind of love, and his brothers called him, monks, called him Mother Francis. And then finally, and of course you can never prove things without a shadow of a doubt, but there have been long-standing rumors throughout the centuries that he had a very special friend in town who was not a monk, but that he did have something of a boyfriend. So Francis is a super queer character for me, and so I love that the celebration of unconditional love and companionship and caregiving is done on the feast day of my queer St. Francis.
Wow. And I'll just only add to that, it's so fascinating that we have this story where we're talking about blessing of the animals. And something else we talk about in another episode, we talk about the question of blessing of same-sex couples. So it's amazing how, we talk about these blessings and, love animals, love blessing, but it's just an interesting conversation.
When I bless your parrot, though, I need you and that parrot to know this is not a marriage. Please.
I, in my office at work in New York, had a plaque, and all it said was, "Dear God, please make me the person that my dog thinks that I am." I had a person come into my office one time and go, "Well, that's terrible." I said, no, you have to understand what that's saying. My dog looks at me as though I am the most perfect thing on the face of the planet. I can do no wrong, and he is totally dependent on me, and he knows that everything that he ever needs, he's going to get. Imagine living our lives in that manner, that people will look at us and say, I know I can count on him or her or them during times of trouble. I love the whole idea of blessing of the pets. I love the whole idea of pets having their moment. And I also love the idea that Reverend Dr. Robert just said, why isn't it available for everybody?
We are excited to tell you about our next adventure with our Global Fellowship. In 2024, We will be going to where the hills are alive as we explore Austria and Alpine Europe for Gay Oktoberfest. Space is extremely limited, so make sure to go to happeningout.travel/sunshine to reserve your space now.
Would you like to join the Queer God Squad on a special winter cruise in 2024? Well, now you can. You will visit Cozumel, Mexico, Grand Cayman, and Ocho Rios. And you can even add an open bar and Wi-Fi. Join us by going to happeningout.travel/sunshine.